here's something I haven't said in a while. I love these movies. I love them so much. I love their beauty, I love their characters, I love their atmosphere, I love their complexity, but more than anything, I love that I love them, because seriously, I have had to watch so much crap this year. But first, let's talk about the technically 2015, but it wasn't released here until this year, so I'm counting it, Anthem of the Heart. Kokoro ga sakebita gaterunda, swish, is an A1 Pictures production directed by Tatsuyuki Nagai, who's never directed a feature but has been a longtime storyboarder for various TV anime and best known for directing the tragic and beloved Anohana. And Anthem of the Heart is very similar to Anohana, a lovely heartfelt story starring a group of school children dealing with their own personal struggles. And actually another work that very closely resembles it is Whisper of the Heart, with its young romantic drama and its incorporation of familiar English songs. But trying not to give too much away about the movie, I will tell you that plot-wise that it is the traditional Little Mermaid story if it was set in middle school. And you might wonder, how does that work? And well, I guess you'll just have to watch the movie and see. You also might wonder, does it go with the ideal Disney ending or the original tragic ending? And again, you'll have to see the movie, but I will tell you that the end is satisfying, but that doesn't necessarily mean happy. Other than that, it is also extremely pretty movie, balancing the realistic school settings with some intriguing, bizarre, fantastic imagery. So yeah, absolutely go see this. It's amazing and it's adorable, and see it. But the real huge anime feature of the year is Kimi no Na wa, or Your Name, otherwise known as the #1 box office movie in Japan this year. Directed by Makoto Shinkai, who's probably best known for 5 centimeters per second, among other features and specials. Now, earlier this year I talked about director Mamoru Hosoda, who directed my favorite movie of 2013, Wolf Children, and this year's Boy and the Beast. Where Mamoru Hosoda has had a thing for themes of family mixed with fantastical creatures, director Makoto Shinkai has had a thing for adolescent romance and well, if not space, at least a lot of images of characters looking up at the prettiest sky you will ever see, because above anything else, Shinkai's movies are gorgeous. They are beautiful works of art. They are just so pretty. I've actually mentioned one of his works before. In 2013, he made Garden of Words, the movie I called an excellent background to your aquarium, because it was a cute but not terribly memorable little romance story, but was set in the absolutely most gorgeous rain scenes I've ever seen. It's so pretty, pretty, pretty. It's so pretty, pretty, pretty. I would say that that movie was basically only made to train a bunch of animators how to draw rain, but it was actually based on a manga Shinkai himself made. In fact, a lot of his directorial work have been based on his own manga. Not this one though. His stories also often contain motifs of time and distance. 5 centimeters per second is literally about a pair of childhood sweethearts trying to stay connected after one moves away and watching the two grow into adulthood. And then one of Shinkai's earliest works, Voices of a Distant Star, is about another pair of childhood sweethearts sending each other text messages, but the girl is on a mission to Jupiter, so the messages take months to get to each other. This is why I'm legitly surprised that Shinkai did not make the movie A Girl Who Leapt Through Time. That was Hosoda. But time and distance and adolescent drama is on full display in Kimi no Na. And you know, I could still say that one of his favorite things is space, as in literally open space, because boy does this guy love his giant, massive scenic shots. I mean, again, this guy's work is just it's gorgeous. But again, I don't want to give too much away because it is so satisfying to watch this movie when you know absolutely nothing going in. So see it as soon as you can, and stop the video here if you literally want to know nothing else. But to give it a basic movie intro, it stars a girl from a remote rural town and a boy from Tokyo that have never met before but somehow end up body swapping. And that really doesn't spoil that much because that is only for about the first 20 minutes or so, and then the rest of the film gets insane. It's very satisfying how a film can start on such a small, character-centered level and gradually become something huge. It's an amazing, interesting story, and did I mention it was pretty? Because it is super, super pretty. The only issue I really had with the film is that there's this one time where a character has to get to multiple locations on a ticking clock situation, and they get everywhere by running. So the character is somehow covering miles and miles of terrain in what feels like something like half an hour. That's just no. But other than that, this film really is a new masterpiece, and go see it as soon as you can. I don't think I've said that enough. Because honestly, not since Spirited Away have I believed that Japan has given us a movie that's a solid contender for Best Animated Film of the Year, in a year that gave us Zootopia. I mean, Zootopia's still gonna win, who are we kidding, but still! Though no, I haven't seen The Red Turtle yet, which of course I want to see it, because turtles, also, you know, Ghibli. But I know that it did not do as financially or critically as well as Kimi no Na, but it was also completely dialogueless, and some people even didn't like WALL-E for that reason, so that doesn't necessarily shock me. But bless these new, amazing movies. Thank you for giving me some joy back into the year. Now I have to go watch Trolls.